Do you want to know how you can start attracting the right man, the right woman, the right relationship in your love life? Then you will love this video, because in this video I will explain to you what you have been doing up to now in your love life and what you can do different so that you indeed will start attracting this very nice man or woman and have a great love life. Keep watching. So how are you going to attract that beautiful man, that beautiful woman, that great relationship, that great love life for a change? Well, in order for me to explain this to you in the best way possible, I have made a drawing, and we will be going back in time very, very far. Now this video is the short version, so I'll be going pretty fast. I also have a longer version, but I'll tell you more about that at the end of this video. So, a long, long time ago, when you were not yet in this life, when you were not even an individual soul as energy, you were part of what I call the greater intelligence. Now inside the greater intelligence, there was 100% completeness. There was inner peace, no stress. There was a perfect balance between male and female energy. And there was a pure connection to all other energy. In other words, there was unconditional love all the time. So, your time inside the greater intelligence was pretty, very, very good. Then it was time for your mission, and you got kicked out. You got kicked out and you became an individual soul. Now, inside the greater intelligence, you were your real, pure self, 100% of the time. Inside here, you were who you really were. You were pure. But at this moment, the moment of separation, you were given your incompleteness. You were given your incompleteness. Now, I call this incompleteness, emptiness, resistance, spiritual homework, your mission. So, this was a very traumatic moment for you, yeah? Because you went from 100% completeness to incompleteness. You went from perfect balance between male and female energy to an imbalance in more male or female energy. And you went from 100% pure connection to a lot less connection and a lot less love. And you went from inner peace to stress and tension. And you have experienced this, yes? Okay. You became an individual soul with your incompleteness. And then you landed in your first life on earth, and your second life, and your third life, and your fourth life, and you landed in this life, because it is about this life. This video, this life. And at a certain moment in time in your life, in your love life, you started running into situations in which you started feeling this emptiness, right? So somewhere in your life, you on earth started experiencing this incompleteness, this emptiness. You started running into situations, people that touched upon this emptiness, this incompleteness inside you, that touched upon your spiritual homework. And that hurt. Now, as we humans do, we really focus on the outside world. So as soon as we started feeling this emptiness inside us, we try to fulfill ourselves with things in the outside world. And not only do we try to fulfill the emptiness inside us with things in the outside world, we also try to fulfill our emptiness, our incompleteness inside us with people in the outside world. So, in your life, you ran into this beautiful man or woman and you fell in love. Falling in love. What is falling in love? First of all, falling in love is great. And whatever I say, keep falling in love, because it's great, it's natural, and it is very good for you. So, what is falling in love? Falling in love is finding the person with the perfect energy to fulfill the emptiness inside you. Finding the person with the perfect, fulfilling energy to fulfill the emptiness that you have inside. That is falling in love. So, and what you do, you start moving towards this person and you want to hold this person's hand all the time because you fall in love. And actually what happens, this person becomes a bypass to the greater intelligence again, because the biggest drive of you, the biggest drive of your soul, is to reconnect to who you really are, is to reconnect to this experience. And inside here, you were who you really are. You were your real pure self. The greater intelligence is your real pure self. So this person becomes a bypass because you think this person can fulfill you. You think this lover can fulfill you. And what happens? This is actually part of your learning experience, because sooner or later you will feel that he will not fulfill you. This is not a bypass to absolute happiness. You will feel that this is empty. Because as the great Eckhart Tolle says, if you try to look at anything or anyone to fulfill you, you will find pain in it. And at a certain moment, when the love is gone and the clouds appear, you will experience that this man, this person, this woman will never be able to fulfill the emptiness inside you. And what happens? Basically what happens? You end up alone, being completely alone, far away from your real pure self, far away from where you were in your life, far away from your real pure self. So there you end up all alone, feeling bad. So, what should you do? What should you do? You should never try to fulfill yourself with another person. Maybe in your love life up to now, you've been trying to do that. And if you have been trying to fulfill yourself with other lovers, with other people or other things, sooner or later you will have learned that this energy is empty. What you should do is become your real pure self again, and you should work on this connection. You should reconnect to your real pure self, not through another person in your love life. Do not try to reconnect to your real pure self through another person. Reconnect through your inside world. And if you do that, then you will become very attractive. You will become very attractive to the man or the woman who fits best to who you really are. Because as long as you are not your real pure self, you will keep attracting lovers, relationships, situations that are a good fit to your not real self. And as soon as you start working on becoming your real pure self again, then you will start attracting a love life, relationship, a man or a woman who fits best to who you really are. That is the way in which you can start attracting a man, a woman who fits best to who you really are, and really be happy and not try to fulfill yourself through this person. If you find this interesting, if you want to know more about this, if you want to know more about this whole story, because this was pretty fast, leave your name and email. Leave your name and email on this page, and I will send you a free video series in which I will do a lot more explaining, and I will show you how this works. So leave your name and email, and I will see you in the first video.